Hey, I wanted to share with you guys this recipe for a Southwest salad that I really like. It's one of my favorite salads. So let's go ahead and get this video started and I'll show you guys how to make it.
Okay, so you want to start off juicing a lime and a lemon, and then in the blender I have already got a little half of an avocado, and then this half I'm going to use for the salad. Okay, and then we will just pour it in the blender with that piece of avocado, and then now I'm going to start the lemon. So after I've added all my lemon and lime juice, I'm now going to add some sour cream. So I'm going to be adding a little bit more. So I'd say about, what do we have here? I think this is, about like a cup of sour cream. So I'm now going to take a bunch of green onions and I'm going to reserve some of them for the salad, but I'm going to use most of them in the dressing. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using for the dressing, which is the larger half, and then I'll be using this smaller half to mix in with the salad mix. I'm just adding in that green onion that I just chopped. Okay, so I'm kind of just starting my cream base here, so I'm going to add also about, I want to say 1/4 cup milk. Yeah, about 1/4 cup milk. 1/2 cup, see how it goes when you do the dressing. If you want it thinner or you want it creamier, it all depends. And then I have 2 garlic cloves in there. So I'm now going to add some of these chilies. And I don't know what it is, guys, but this makes the cilantro dressing so good. Like, amazing. So I'm just going to put in about 2 tablespoons of this. Okay, let's get this avocado oil in there. So do about 2 tablespoons because this dressing is gonna, be for a few salads. And then let's get some sea salt. Pepper. And then I'm going to add about 1 bunch of cilantro. So now I'm going to blend it. Start. So go ahead and try out your dressing and see if it is to your liking. This came out perfectly. It tastes perfectly. I didn't need to add any more salt or pepper, and all the seasonings. It tastes so good. It's amazing.
I understand perfectly.
Dressing's all ready to go. The base of my salad for my Southwest salads for the week. So I'm gonna just pour this in here. This whole thing of cabbage. And then I'm just gonna kind of break it up a little bit. So then to give this color, so this is just, yes, 1 package of coleslaw. If yours already has purple cabbage in it, go ahead and you don't have to do this and add this, but I'm going to go ahead and add purple cabbage to give this color. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to add after adding the purple cabbage, I'm going to go ahead and just toss that a little bit more together with my hands, and then the next thing I'm going to add is all these fresh cilantro leaves. So, I'd say that this is about about 2 cups worth. 2 cups worth of that. And with the cabbage, that was actually just like maybe, you know, not too much. So I'm just getting that like all mixed together for my salads for the week. And then the last thing I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add some green onion. But oh, actually, there is one more thing that I am gonna add that I almost. Well, I wouldn't have forgotten about it because it's right here. Some fresh organic lacinato kale. So let's put that in there as well. Here's how it's looking so far. So colorful. It's got the little bit of carrots and all the different. I'm having a bad hair day, guys. And I haven't had a bad hair day in a long time. Okay, so you want to take about a bunch of kale. And we're going to go ahead and just, you know, chop that. I'm going to actually chop it as small as I can. Just very, very, very little, because I want that to be a, like, pretty, it's going to be, like, subtle, and it's going to be in, like, every single bite with it being nice and small. Just like this. See? It's like little strips. Perfect. So get that into the bowl. So I got the last of the kale in there, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get everything mixed up and incorporated. And you can see the colors of the dark green kale. You could see the fresh green cabbage. You can see the cilantro. It's just so colorful and beautiful. It's gorgeous. So I'm just getting every single thing mixed, because my next step will be to put this all into a Ziploc bag. So this is all ready to go for my Southwest salads for the week. Awesome. And it smells good too. Tons of fresh veggies, tons of color. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get half of this in there. I know I said all in here, but no, half. So you'll want to save in your bowl what you're going to be having for tonight. And this is going to be a very quick, easy meal that you can have all throughout the week, and you could have for your lunch. And you know, see, check this out. Now, isn't that way better than getting those packaged salads at the grocery store? Awesome. And with my dressing, I could even put it into a Ziploc bag, put it in here, and my tortilla strips. So our next step, we'll be getting our tortilla strips started. All right. So when I do put this in the fridge, what I want to do first is you're going to want to seal out the air, as much air as you can, so that the veggies stay as fresh as possible. Just know that that is a tip whenever you have like lettuce, cabbage, different veggies, to get as much air as you can out. And this way, check it out. It's like it's vacuum sealed like you would get at the grocery store. See? So that's a tip. When you put your lettuces in, do that and they will stay fresher way longer. Trust me. This tip works because I do this all the time, because cabbage will get really old quickly in a few days, but this works. It works really good. But I'm just getting like a shallow amount of oil. Very shallow, not very, very much. So you want your oil to be just like that, just like a little bit, not too much. We're not deep frying these. We're just gonna go ahead and just do a, you know, quick little fry. Okay, so you want to get a plate ready with your paper towel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that, put that to the side. And then what you're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take about 4 to 5 tortillas here. So I think I'd say, yeah, let's just use about 5. So we'll take 5 tortillas, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and take a pizza cutter. I know this is a trick. If you're making homemade tortilla chips, you'll want to cut these, but you'll want to deep fry them if you're doing tortilla chips. These are just strips. So a tip is always, when you are making like tortilla strips or chips, put your heat on high. So I have my heat on about the highest right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and make little strips. See? Just like that. But you know what I'm gonna do first is see how this edge Comes out like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this way. And then what my next step I'm going to do is I'm going to start to slice right down. Okay, so I'm just going to get these strips, and you're just going to get these perfect little strips right here. See this? And these are going to be so delicious on a salad. Yum. And these are way cheaper to make at home than to buy at the grocery store. And this will make it easier, just like this, like spreading them apart, because I know I had them together. But yes, this is like a really easy way to get that pizza roller in there. And you know what? You can even play around with these with the thickness of them. So I have these little ones. And, you know, don't worry about the carbs. These aren't going to be that many carbs, so don't worry too much about that. So anything you cut too big, go ahead and just toss it if you want. If it's like too, you know, not what you wanted. Okay guys, so when you fry these, you're going to want to fry them as fast as possible. I'm talking like very, very short time, because they are going to cook very, very fast. See how they're already getting like really golden? See, so this one got just a little tad bit overcooked, but see that crunch? That's a nice amount of crunch, which is great. So the key is going to be to like keep moving them around so they don't burn. And you're still going to want to get them like as crispy and crunchy as possible. Look at these tortilla strips. They look awesome, guys. These are going to be so good. And then when they come out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just lightly salt them. Go ahead and add some salt. And at this point, if you want, you can go ahead and add whatever seasonings you want. One good seasoning you could add to these, for these tortilla strips for your salads, would be like chili powder, chipotle powder. That's a good addition. So try that out.
Understand perfectly.
Some pepper jack cheese. That is one of the best keys to the salad. The salad is so good with pepper jack cheese. Pepper jacky.
I understand perfectly.
Keep on grating that cheese. Use every bit of muscle power and strength. Keep on going. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Yeah. I love grating my cheese because that way I get it freshly grated. It doesn't have those added ingredients when you get the packaged cheeses. So I always love to freshly grate all my cheeses.
Nice. So I have a container that came with my new cheese grater, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to save this cheese for my salads during the week. So now I have all this left over.
I understand perfectly.
And then I will use what's here too. What I will do is I will go ahead and add the amount of cheese that I'm using for my salad tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and just toss that in the bowl. Ready to go. Yep. And then I like a lot of cheese, so hey. I like a lot of cheese. Yes. So I had an idea for extra crunch with the salad with the tortilla chips. Some pistachios. The ones that these are is salt and pepper. And it has a little bit of garlic powder, and it's so good, and the ingredients are amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and put these on the top of my salad. Ooh. So the really cool thing about these pistachios is they are peppery, they're spicy, So I think they're going to give a really good zing to the salad. Unfortunately, I did not have pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, which usually would go in the Southwest salad, but I don't have them today. So I thought this would be actually even better. Pistachios. Good for you, copper, B6, vitamins, all that. Okay, so for my avocado now, I want to cut it as thinly as I possibly can, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fan it out on my salad so that it looks really good on the salad on the top, and oh, it's going to be so good. Okay guys, so all the cheese is mixed in with all the veggies, so I'm going to go ahead and add my dressing. So here I have my cilantro dressing. This was the extra bit that was in the blender, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. That's ready to go. Let's get every little bit out, because this dressing is so good. You want to get every last little bit. Very, very good. And this dressing can also be used as a marinade too. Okay, so I'm just going to mix that around real quick. So I'm gonna get just a little more of that dressing on there. Perfect. I love this dressing bottle. I am in love with this bottle. It's awesome. You can get one, you should try to pick one up. So, got all that ready to go. Yes, that is perfectly dressed. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. There we go. There we go. So I'm just gonna get that all incorporated, and you can see it all looks really good with the dressing. Ooh, yeah. I'm sorry guys, I forgot to add tomatoes. I would add some tomatoes on top, but you know what, that's actually okay. I have some organic tomatoes just sitting there. That's actually not part of this original recipe. It's not how I've eaten this, because I've eaten this for a few years now. This is one of my favorite salads. This is like my go-to salad for a dinner. So I've got all that beautiful salad there, and I'm having a big serving because I just had breakfast this morning. I just had half of an omelet. The omelet was so filling. Oh, I just had half. So for lunch, I just had a little coconut water. I didn't have a lunch today, but yeah, usually with my keto diet, I usually eat either 2 or 3 meals a day. It depends. Sometimes I'll eat one, but it depends. It's kind of rare. It just all depends kind of how I feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all that in there. So all that's ready to go. The salad. Okay, so here we have those slices of avocado. So I'm just gonna lay those right in the middle. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see the bottoms right here. You're just gonna wanna separate them as gently as you can, and then see how there you go, you got a fan now on there. Like, check that out. Sorry, excuse this paper towel and some of this little cabbage that fell off there, but so that's how you'll get a little fan with those avocados, and it looks great. Ooh, yes, that salad's looking good. So all right, so now let's get these freshly made tortilla strips. Let's get those on there. Nice and again, just around the edge. And just kind of around, and you can even like put them like around the plate if you want to like really get fancy there. So I put those around. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to drizzle on my pistachios, my salt and pepper pistachios here.
I understand perfectly.
And there you go. I'm kind of going to move that out the way so you guys can see that. Okay, and then another thing that I want to do, because I'm a cheeseaholic, so this is usually how I do it at the end, is I will sprinkle on a little bit of extra cheese on the top, and see how that also gives like a nice bit of color. So another thing I'll also do is I also will sometimes conserve like some extra cilantro leaves. You know what, let me put a cilantro leaf right there. It's gonna be cute. So apparently I need to buy more cilantro
because I love cilantro. So you'll go ahead and just garnish the top like that.
I understand perfectly.
And there you go, guys. Southwest salad. Kaya's kitchen style. And my cilantro dressing is bomb. That's a beauty. Alright guys, let's try this baby out. This looks delicious.
I understand.
So first thing I'm going to say, you can smell the hatch chilies in the dressing, and it smells so good. The dressing has a zing from the lime and the hatch chili, and I'm trying to show you guys this kind of like tilt this way and show you guys, but I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know. I think my lighting's weird today. So okay, so that's my salad. So let's go ahead and let's try a bite. We're gonna try this now. Oh yes, yes, yes. And watch, guys. I'm gonna add more tortilla strips. Trust me. I'm just trying to be a little good right now with the presentation and not put way too many tortilla strips on there. Okay guys, so I got about a little bit of everything. Let me just get some more of that cabbage and that kale. And oh, my avocado fell off the fork. There we go, let's try this out. Yum. It's so good. I don't even have words. So when you get the mix of the cilantro, creamy cilantro dressing and like the crunchy tortilla chips, and the thing that really, to me, really like the tortilla strips and the pepper jack cheese are like the best part of this salad. And with those pistachios, oh, amazing. This is so good, guys. I'm about to try this whole salad up. This Southwest salad is delicious.